who is the GOAT. I think if you look at Jon Jones' early career, right? Jon Jones wins the title in 2011, and from then on has fought more fights as championship fights than he has other fights. So he's the most accomplished for sure. Wins the title, earliest, youngest guy to ever win the title in the UFC. Beats Mauricio Shogun Rua, who's a legend. And then the way he dominates all these other fighters, up until you get to Alexander Gustafsson, you could make the argument that he had a similar career. You could make the argument, like if you look at what he did, Jon didn't lose any rounds. Jon was smashing people. You look what he did to Rashad Evans. Look what he did to Rampage Jackson. Look what he did to Lyoto Machida. Look what he did to everybody, right? Look at the way he beat Daniel Cormier in the first fight. Took him down. Like, who the fuck takes Daniel Cormier down, right? And then you look at him in the second fight, even though it was ruled a no contest, we know what the fuck happened. He head kicked him and stopped him. You know, it was spectacular.
I'm really young in the MMA. Everybody know I started there a few years ago, and before that, I was really not in the MMA. Yes, when I started to watch this, of course, Jon Jones was one of my favorite fighters because, and more when I started really the MMA, because I'm really fan of every sport in the MMA. And when you look at a guy like Jon Jones with a well-rounded like this, we really appreciate it. So that's why. And he's a GOAT. He's a GOAT. Look his career. So yes, today I'm a young fighter, and I think it's the dream of every young fighter, fight against a GOAT. This is really crazy for me, really.
He's the man, Jon Jones, lad.
He's a definitely complex individual.
Yeah, he is. That's what I mean. That's another thing. Like, obviously, people can say this and that about him, but lad, he was out partying, sniffing a week before title defences, and then just landed in the Octagon and finishing people.
Yeah.
That's a gangster right there.
Okay. Jon Jones is actually mine.
Nobody is like him. Nobody. He beats a lot of guys. You know, like he beats the monsters. You know, I did work all my training, and we did with Alex. I know how good he is, and if Jon Jones could stop that guy, it's scary. And he beat like not easy fighters, and was crazy good fighters, knockout power, and on the ground it was good, everything was like perfect, the guy. And DC, you know how with pressure, and good wrestling, and he has good boxing, and he has mentality, is like just pressure the fighters and kill them, you know. And he stopped that guy.